Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, February 27th. My name is Adam Josh, and this is Morning Banana number 7. I thought about a good way to get around the screening, the copyright issues, rather, of songs. Just play my own. So I'm streaming some music here on adamjosh.com. This is an old song called The Road. I worked pretty late last night at the restaurant. I was doing some plumbing. It's a long story, but basically there's a gasket under, you could say it's a metal drain assembly. Some people call it different things. There's like bowl, screen, there's all kinds of different things. But anyway, it's leaking. So all around the gasket. So it seems simple enough. You take the top off and then the bottom, you take the top sleeve off around the collar and the bottom should come out. But somebody in their infinite wisdom welded the top to the bottom, not me. So it's stuck on there, so I'm gonna have to actually cut it off. But here we are, Morning Banana. Cheers. In the brief amount of free time that I had yesterday, I got home and I watched season 1, episode 2 and 3 of The Orville. This is the Seth MacFarlane, Jon Favreau thing that I'm watching in my free time. And so far so good. Last episode I watched, episode 4, was called About a Girl, and basically their version of Worf on the ship from Star Trek. On his planet, they only have boys, and if there's a girl, then they have a gender reassignment surgery at birth. Pretty heavy topics. Here's some things that I don't like about the Orville so far. It's like 9:20. I'm just waking up here. Banana and coffee. I'm talking to you more than I talk to my girlfriend. So, here's some things that I don't like about the Orville. What's with all the drinking? There's substance abuse throughout the Orville, and I get it that that's what maybe Seth MacFarlane is trying to normalize it, so that it's like it's entertaining, it's regular life but in space. But I don't drink, I don't do drugs, ain't got time for that, and so they're eating edibles in space. And drinking a lot, which is not uncommon to any sitcom. They usually drink a lot on sitcoms, but I found it a little bizarre. So, the substance abuse issues, that bugs me. Outside of that, it's cheap laughs. I mean, it's not cheap. They did 12 episodes. 12 episodes for the first season, which 12 episodes for the first season, so that's crazy if you think about it. Like is that one a month? I don't know. Like, I don't know if they actually filmed one a month. I know there's 12 months in a year, but I'm saying, who knows how they film them, but if you look at the production value, it's crazy. Like, they put a lot of money into that. So, in other news, I was reading the news last night, news articles. I skim the news about 100, I would say 100 articles a day, give or take. And it seems that Hillary Clinton, from my instincts, and I made a prediction about this on the Twitters, but my instincts are telling me that she is gearing up to ideally be vice president. I think in her heart, if she has one, she's given up on being president. So she's been meeting with the top Democrat nominees for 2020. Obviously, they want Michelle Obama to run, to me. Obviously, nobody in their right mind is going to be voting for Bernie Sanders because of his blatant backstabbing last time around. And my candidates that I would support would be Zoltan Istvan. I liked a few from the 2016 presidential debate, but I mean or the candidacy, but when it really came down to it, there was only one clear choice if you had to choose between a turd sandwich and diarrhea soup. So I chose to endorse Donald Trump, thinking that he would help drain the swamp. Speaking of that, Michael Cohen, his old fixer, personal middleman / attorney, has given his opening statements today on what is going to be three days of hearings, Capitol Hill, Washington. This is him writing his statement. I have asked this committee to ensure that my family be protected from presidential threats, and the committee be sensitive to the questions pertaining to ongoing investigations. Thank you for your help and for your understanding. I am here under oath to correct the record, answer the committee's questions truthfully, and offer the American people what I know about President Trump. I recognize that some of you may doubt and attack me on my credibility. It is for this reason that I have incorporated into this opening statement documents that are irrefutable and demonstrate that the information you will hear is accurate and truthful. Never in a million years did I imagine when I accepted a job in 2007 to work for Donald Trump that he would one day run for president, launch a campaign on a platform of hate and intolerance, and actually win. I regret the day I said yes to Mr. Trump. I regret all the help and support I gave him along the way. I am ashamed of my own failings, and I publicly accept the responsibility for them pleading guilty in the Southern District of New York. I am ashamed of my weakness and misplaced loyalty, of the things I did for Mr. Trump in an effort to protect and promote him. I am ashamed that I chose to partake in concealing Mr. Trump's illicit acts rather than listening to my own conscience. I am ashamed because I know what Mr. Trump is. He is a racist. He is a con man. He is a cheat. He was a presidential candidate who knew that Roger Stone was talking with Julian Assange about WikiLeaks' drop of Democratic committee emails. Wow. Crazy. In other news, Earth is flat as a pancake. Don't let the globalist trolls, the autistic, handicapped frontline army of the globalist trolls, don't let them get you down. Like, literally, this is who they send. The reason I don't engage with these guys is because I am baffled that this is who they send. I'm sending them memes only now. New rule. Globalist trolls. This is who they send. Nameless, fakeless sock accounts. Guys that don't have the balls to show their own face. This is who they send. They want you to keep the conversation off of the major space agencies of the world, their platforms. So take the conversation to them. That's what the people are. They've already stuck their stake in the ground and said, I'm dying on this hill of Ball Earth. And I mean, there's some things I don't think are worth dying for, but I'm of the opinion that if Earth is flat or it's round, either way, I own a home, I have a good job, and I don't think I'm going to be leaving to go explore beyond Antarctica. So some people will not want to leave and explore. Saying that, there are huge groups of people who would love to explore and make that their life goal, and at least send people to explore. I would send money to people who are exploring. I would maybe visit, but I'm not going to be right now in the next foreseeable future. I'm not going to be getting on a cruise ship or expedition or snowcat myself. Kudos to the people who do it, though. You go beyond Antarctica and explore. Tell me, does the sun ever set? Or is there a point where you can't see the sun and moon anymore? And it's always dark. And then do you see another sun? Is there more land? Tell me. My banana is done. My problem is I can rant forever. I've had too many video shows to count. And they used to call me a content generator. Between playing drums, bass music, being able to write songs on the fly, improvising, being a certified technician, and former Bible college graduate. I've traveled the world a little bit. Between all that, I have a vast array of things that I could talk about. And none of this is ego talking. That is me reporting to you the facts. That is all factual information. So, that's what it is. But I've limited myself to the banana and the coffee. So follow me on Twitter at adamjosh.com. And remember what I said yesterday. If you are working like I do for a living to make ends meet, to pay your bills, whatever you want to call it, then if you are proud of your work, you should be proud of your work, then make a hashtag for yourself, like John Smith Works, or Jane Smith Works, or We Work, hashtag We Work, and then maybe I'll start sharing some tweets from We Work. I mean, I like what I do, I'm proud of the work that I do, and it's challenging sometimes, and other times it's not. Plumbing is not challenging, it's just aggravating when you don't have the parts. Managing this office and managing a rust check is not challenging for me, but there's a lot of people who would be challenging for it. It's not challenging for me because it was like one of my first babies, one of my first things I ever did. So it's not a big deal for me. Alright guys, take care and follow me on Twitter at adamjosh.com. I'm going to get out of here. Have a great day.